With the rapid development of China's economy, the rural economy is undergoing profound changes. To exploit the rural development in China, especially the media's role in rural economic development, I come to the city called Zhuji, where it's in the Zhejiang province. I started to work on this research by creating questionnaire and communicating with government in advance since December. This study is important because the internet acts as a major platform in China for those people who live in rural areas, because it is the only way for them to communicate with the world. In this research project, I'm going to use secondary data analysis and the interview method. After thinking about the research question carefully, interviews are planned as data collection method to gain an insight of individuals' perspective of online business and understand how individuals practice their right to use media. Focus group interview has been considered because focus group has the advantage to produce collective power and help participants to articulate their thought. Ethical approval will be required for the research in the first place. In order to protect participant interests and to be ethical, I explain the research aim and procedure, anonymity, and confidentiality to interviewees, secondary data analysis, and semi-structured interviews. For this research, as there is no complete unstructured interviews, the secondary data will only be used to capture basic or factual information like internet penetration rate. Therefore, the research will focus more on process, the job experience of life, and perceptions rather than qualification. This is the poorest area in this city. The young people of the remote mountain area left home to do work and business in city. Main of the left is old men and children. In China, they are called left behind elderly and left behind children. This is new village located in Zhuji city, where is the first place to start with my interview.
人家，都到外面去了，
是吧？
都到外面去了，年纪轻的都到外面去了。
现在就是老人还留在这。
哎，对的，就是你年纪稍微大的啊，到外面去了。这里面没有什么结合障碍。
那你们在这待着是什么？大家都用电视啊？怎么样娱乐活动啊？还方便吗？这个生活？
娱乐活动啊，我们这里不大娱乐，现在还看电视啊，弄完了。
现在你们这边办公用电脑吗？
电脑有点，
电脑还用不了的，电脑呢到专门要大学生才可以弄。
地区过来的这些志愿者过来，就是
有的，也有的
学生。那么你们就说是医保啊，福利的话呢，都是老板，
那开始嘛做的最重要，老板都给救去，
没有收入的。
开始呢，以前嘛想都日子的作业了，给他们菜而已，开始一样都没得。
The study will use case study as the methodology. Case study is an in-depth exploration for multiple and unique needs of a particular system in the real-life project. And case study allows me to employ different methods to collect data. Now we are on the way to the next town called Tongshan, where it's closer to the city. Since people start to use media as a tool to communicate with the world, I'm going to interview the mayor of the town. I outlined several interview questions for the schedule beforehand, and there are three main types of interview questions. Experience question, which explore participant experience of using social media for developing local economy. Opinion question, which investigate participant attitude and perceptions about the social media in China. And feeling question, which looks into participant emotional response to the experience and thought.
这里面那个，比如说网络覆盖率高嘛，大家家户户都有网络和电脑。
道理现在家家户户可能还没有，30%左右吧。
那电视覆盖率呢？
家家户户都有，有线电视什么东西都有的。
所以现 现在这个地方也是主要是看这边的电视，不是看网络电视了。
网络电视很少，像我们城市里网络电视的话，非超过10人家还没有，因为他网络电视要交费的呀。
有孩子吧？
有的。
那你孩子是在外面？
在外面了。
那平时你怎么跟你孩子联系？
就是打电话了什么了，上网络了什么东西。
也是通过网络和电视，网络和电话。那现在的话，那你除了网络联系孩子，
要么发手机和短信的什么东西。
现在手机有很多的啊，比如说上网，可以在手机上上网啊。
那可以的。
如果娱乐，在网上的娱乐活动，购物
不会活动，还是会沟通。
那电视呢？电视主要是看一些什么？娱乐台。
看看新闻的什么东西啊？新闻看的都是很多的。
电视剧
啊，电视剧也多的。
还有娱乐节目。你现在说做一些生意啊，就直接是跟别人是公司介绍，或者当个中介一样，就是外贸公司，跟他们通过外贸公司来联系，没有通过网络。
那肯定是外贸公司的，淘宝网他们不会去做。
网络上交易还是
没有的。像做袜子的话，他肯定是对外面的外贸的什么东西会沟通的。像网络的话，他肯定不会沟通的。像我们那个自拿来做袜子的，他肯定是通过那个大公司的。
Then the mail led me to a hosiery factory to interview. According to a hosiery factory owner, his product depended largely on foreign trade order, and part of them went into a rural market, and only a small part was sold on internet. GUO e-commerce part operates with Alibaba and Taobao to organize network sales of rural products, including industrial products. At present, there are 50 e-commerce companies joining it. This is Zhaojiatang, where the economy is slightly developed. I will research if the media plays a part in its economic development. Here is the e-commerce sales showroom, which sells the rural local specialty sales and is the physical store operating with Taobao of Alibaba company. Products here are local specialty produced and sent by local villages, such as vegetables, fruit, nut, tea, wine, and so on. The center is built by government investment. Center staff will put local products on the Taobao and accept orders through the network, and then deliver orders to buyers. This is network store selling Terra Grandes in Zhaojiatang. Besides Terra Grandes, they also sell local produced tea and other local specialties. The owner told me that they sell Terra Grandes online and there are also direct orders by phone. It is very convenient. Their online sales can reach 200,000 every month. Like this online shop, there are more than 40 in this village in order to accelerate rural economic development. The government requires every village to build e-commerce network, which cooperates with Taobao and the courier company and sells local specialties online. It seems that selling rural products online is a major change in China villages. The development of internet greatly narrows the distance between village and city, and the distance between China and the world. According to the statistics, the agriculture online retail sales of Zhejiang province was nearly 10 billion yuan in 2013, an increase of approximately 70% range first in the country. The number of e-commerce sellers of agricultural products was 37,000 and second in the country. The network consumption below the county level in the province amounted to 100 billion yuan, accounting for about 45% network consumption of the province. Rural youth entrepreneurship group in Zhejiang province was about 1 million and raising rapidly. Media plays an important role in China's urban and rural development. Driven by the new media, which is represented by the internet, the local economy is developing rapidly.